All right. So let me explain what happened. So I'm talking to Danny, and Danny's like, if you could have one podcast guest on, like, who would be your dream guest? And I'm sure he was expecting me to say some huge, giant name like Kenny Omega or the Young Bucks or anything. And I was like, there's one guy I want to talk to, who's been my favorite. It's Sammy Guevara.
So you said an even bigger name. That's what I'm
Even
hearing. You said an
bigger
even bigger name, bigger than
name.
Kenny Omega, bigger than the Young Bucks. One of the
Absolutely.
OGs, Sammy Guevara. I like it.
You know what? And I'm glad you said that because I learned you're from Katy, Texas.
So
Home.
really from Houston, Texas, but then grew up more in Katy.
Okay, so you grew up in Katy.
Yeah.
Now, of the bigger names in Katy, name three people that are more famous than you that are from Katy, in the area of Katy, Texas. You
More
know them.
famous?
Yeah.
I can't name one.
All right.
Can't name one. You tell me.
Well, according to the list, Renee Zellweger,
I don't know who that is.
Jerry Maguire.
It
Nope.
sounds vaguely remembered.
Vaguely familiar.
Vaguely familiar.
De'Aaron Fox.
No idea.
Nope. Clint Black.
Clint, I only know that because my older brother was a fan. I don't know anything about him.
So on well, sounds like it's just you then.
Exactly. Sounds like it's just me. You named a bunch of people, and like one I vaguely kind of heard of somewhat. Yeah.
Yes. Well, let me give you the proper introduction. The current Ring of Honor Tag Team Champion, and in my opinion, the greatest television champion, AEW television champion, Mr. Sammy Guevara. Where are you right now in the world?
I'm in my house.
Where's your house at right
That is for me to know and nobody to find out.
now? All right.
Yeah, I'm in my casa. I don't know if this is even a video. Is this video? Is it recording video too, or just
No, no,
audio?
we're just gonna do the voice because
Okay, perfect. Well, let me describe. Behind me right now is a bunch of cool things, a bunch of belts, a bunch of action figures, a bunch of stuff. I didn't know if this was for video shows. Like, let me post up right in front of this. But also, you'll only be able to see this. There's a bunch of baby stuff all around this because this is
yes,
actually our daughter's play area.
and you know what? So this brings up one of my first questions. Um, what is your current cat situation since you've become a dad?
My cat.
Yeah, what is I've seen more baby and less cats in the vlogs.
Oh yeah. So
Yeah.
they're still around. They're crazy. Goku and Mimo. I actually need to call to get them groomed because they're ragdoll cats and their hair is crazy. It gets everywhere on everything. If they went and just jumped on me right now, I'm wearing a black T-shirt
Oh,
right
I
now,
know.
which would be covered in white fur. But yeah, they're doing good. They're crazy as always. They don't really travel with us anymore. I don't think they really enjoyed it when they got bigger. So
Yeah.
now we just we're only gone for 1 or 2 days, and cats are pretty independent, so we just leave lots of food. Sometimes we have a neighbor come and check on them, and yeah.
All right. So on this podcast, we ask lots of brilliant questions. We kind of jump around. So I'm going to throw some things at you, and it's
Um,
going to be pretty cool. And one of my questions I always ask, what is the one thing besides anime that you nerd out about?
Besides anime that I nerd out about, um, man, I don't think I have it. I don't. I mean, pretty much, yeah. Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. Those are my animes. I guess like when a new energy drink flavor comes out, like if Ghost releases a new energy drink flavor, I'll be like, oh, I gotta go try that. Trying to think. I feel like maybe there's something else, but no, I think that's it. Really, I'm
Okay.
a pretty, or maybe wrestling too. Like when I got the chance to wrestle like Jeff Hardy and stuff like that, I was definitely nerding out. I was marking out for that because growing up, I was a big Jeff Hardy fan, and so anytime I get to go and wrestle guys that I grew up watching, I'll definitely love that for sure.
All right.
Li- Little kid me will get excited.
Okay. Um, I was curious because so I saw online that it was the fifth anniversary of you in the golf cart incident.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I do get a nerd out for action figures of myself. You're speaking of the golf cart now. There is a new figure coming out very
Yeah,
soon.
I was wondering if that was real or not. It's like that can't be.
It's
That's a thing.
real. It's the real deal. It's coming out very soon. I don't know exactly the day or if the new stuff with everything in the politics world is affecting the action figure business. I have no idea, but I
Yes.
do know it's coming out very soon.
All right. All right. So of all the I was wondering because you do a lot of crazy things. You do a lot of crazy jumps. You do like I've seen you fall from a cage. Um, is there like a certain music that you listen to that gets you pumped that just says, I'm gonna do something completely insane and jump off a ladder or three ladders? Like what's in your head? What are you listening to that gets you to that point where, all right, let's do this?
I mean, really, it's not so much music. It's more just like if I was a fan, what do I want to see? You know, and I know when I was watching, I would always, if there was a cage match, I always wanted to see people jump off their cages or do something. And anytime they didn't, I would be disappointed. Like, oh, this cage match sucked. So anytime I get the chance to be in it, you know, I'm thinking about like, what would I want to see in a match? Like, and I understand you can't jump off cages all the time and jump off ladders all the time, but I'm just looking for what I personally would want to be excited about. And when I see a cage, I get excited. I mean, Mankind versus The Undertaker, that was one of, you know, that's the match that changed the game because Mankind went through the cell, he went off the cell. And yeah, I think that's why that was so legendary. So I just want to have legendary matches and matches that I get excited about.
And you've had some legendary moments. Is there something you can't won't do, or maybe Ty won't let you do anymore, or try?
Well, I'll tell you, there was a younger me always wanted to do a double moonsault, you know, off a ladder, off the top rope to the outside. But yeah, I'll probably never do that, especially not having a daughter. The risk is not worth the reward. Um, I did a Phoenix 630 off a ladder a couple years ago in a match with Scorpio Sky, and I didn't rotate like as much as I should have or whatever. So the landing got a little wonky. I would love to have a redo at that one because I know I can pull it off and nail it better. But I probably also will never do that one as well, just
Yes.
because again the risk it doesn't you know it doesn't the reward doesn't match the risk. So
Gotcha. Is the panda head dead? Are we done seeing that?
man, you know I'll tell you I have been thinking about that recently about bringing it back. You know I know Double or Nothing's coming up,
Mm.
and you know maybe we'll see. I have been thinking about bringing it back for a one off. It's never coming back full time. It would just be a one off.
So I recently saw that you won 100K.
100K baby.
Now, I know the first answer, and people are going to have to go to the vlog to see what the first answer is. But as your backup, your second answer, if you could spend it all on another thing besides your first answer, what would it be?
I mean, besides the one thing I actually do want, besides the first two things, because you know, obviously money has to go towards Luna's college
Of
fund and all that,
course, of course.
you know, and beside, you know, the other thing that I want that they have to go watch the vlog to see. If I could spend it all on one thing, um, the thing is, like, I really don't care that much about material items that much. Like, so honestly, I would probably just give it to Ty and tell her to go do whatever with it because she's much better with money and investing and stuff like that. So like she would do something very positive with the money and like turn it into more money probably. So
All right.
I would just give it to Ty because me, I'm gonna end up just giving it away. I think it'd be cool. Go to the grocery store, buy everybody groceries, you know, and like just like you know, give it all away in a way. But I also understand like that's not economically making sense, you
Yes.
know, on account of I have a daughter and I gotta think of her. So like, yeah, I would just give it all the Ty because she's definitely gonna do something much smarter than I will do.
All right. What is your on the road go to fast food meal?
Ooh, okay. Well, I've been ordering Wingstop recently a bunch. Like this past Thursday after Collision, went to the hotel, ordered Wingstop. The Uber Eats guy delivered the meal nowhere to nowhere land, and then I had to reorder it, and then eventually it came. Get my 10-piece boneless lemon pepper wings, and yeah, get some ranch, get the fries. It's pretty
All
delicious.
right. That is not an ad, by the way, people, just in case
It's
you're.
not an ad, but if they want to sponsor me, I'll take it.
Um, I have a personal question to ask. It's about your vlog crew.
Okay.
There's been some turmoil lately.
Yeah, I have some.
KJ Orso, the man formerly known as Fuego de Sol,
Yeah,
gone through a change.
he's a
As
bad
a
guy now.
as someone who's been an excellent villain in his past, do you have any advice for the man formerly known as Fuego de Sol?
I mean, I think what he's doing right now is great. The only thing I would say is just get your merch game up, because that's where you make a lot of your money. We already been talking a bunch, him and I back and forth. That was my literal first question was like, "Hey, you got merch coming?" And he's like, "It's being designed right now." And if you ask him, I'm always bugging him about different merch items. It's almost like the Matt Cardona style of merch. It's like you can't just have a T-shirt. You need 8x10s. You need dolls. You need different things for fans to get because like there's so many options out there now. So just having one T-shirt is not enough. So that's why I'm always on him about that. Like especially in AEW, like I'll even be on them about stuff too. Like when I first came back last year and started teaming with Dustin, I was like on them. They had a T-shirt come out, and I was like, okay, we need to get more stuff going. But yeah, it was like button head. They didn't want to do it, but I see they're doing it for some other people. So it's smart though, because again, like I said, you need other items besides T-shirts. I think
Right.
T-shirts are good, but it's cool. Hats are cool. Little micro brawlers are cool. Other things like uh, scarves, jackets, that stuff. It's like you need more options. So that's what I always tell Fuego.
Absolutely. I saw that AEW has a book coming out about 5 years.
Yeah.
You have a lot of memories in the 5 years of AEW. Do you have a favorite memory or a favorite moment in the career AEW career of Sammy Guevara besides Wrestling Kip?
Yeah, I mean, there was like that first pandemic show. I think the one where Matt Hardy debuted. There was like I have a picture of it too. And maybe it's in the book. I don't know. It was like we went off the air, and then all of a sudden all of us are in the ring and we're just like all chatting, and it was just like this really cool moment where the whole world shut down, but
Right.
we all came together to try to put on some kind of show in front of nobody, and then Matt Hardy debuted, and it was just a really cool, like, felt like a family, where it's like
Yeah.
we all came together to do this thing, and the camaraderie of it all is what I really loved about, especially the pandemic. That whole time, it seemed in the world is where everybody really came together.
I'm glad you said that because like two of my favorite memories about you, and that's one of them. So the first one I saw you wrestle Okada,
Oh
and
yeah,
I would love to see that long form and a rematch of that.
let's do it.
Well, I can't do it, but hey, Tony,
Talk
if
to
you're
Tony,
listening,
dude. Tweet him, tweet
yeah.
at him.
Um, but when I really got this is when I really became a Sammy fan. Pandemic, Chris Jericho comes out. You're with all people MJF
Yeah, yeah,
saying, yeah, and it showed a lot of characters like that guy. That guy gets it. He's not just he's that's a wrestling fan. That's someone who loves this. And that was again, it's
dude.
as a wrestling nerd, you could see so much wrestling and whatnot, but it's those moments like that. They're like, okay, that's pretty
What's so funny about it too is because like Revolution just happened like a couple weeks before, and that's where Jericho had like the opera singer
yeah.
sing his song, and it was really good. And then Jericho comes up with the idea of like, hey, I want you to sing my song, but you need to learn all the lyrics. And it's like a week before. So all week I'm trying to learn the lyrics. I'm trying to learn it. Da, 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 da. And then the day comes, and then the people, the production people, they're like, okay, you're gonna have a microphone. I'm like, okay, no problem. Then they're like, never mind, you're not gonna have a microphone. I'm like, okay, no problem. Then they're like, okay, we're gonna give you a microphone like as you're doing it. I'm like, okay. And they're like, never mind, no microphone. So right before we're about to go live, they're telling me back and forth about like no microphone, no microphone. Then they said no microphone. So I'm like, okay. So I start singing it, and I'm really trying to remember the words. And then they hand me a microphone, and it screwed me all up. And so that's why you see like the music's going, and I'm like
Yeah,
da 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 da. Like I just was like, well, what do I do? I'm blanking out on the words, but let's just do like we do it when we sing in the car. Like we're stuck
exactly.
in traffic, don't know the words, but we just da 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 da.
What's your favorite place to wrestle?
I really like Japan. Japan was
Okay.
really cool. Got to wrestle there this year with Dustin at the Tokyo Dome. Just the culture there, the fans, that's really cool. I'm trying to think. There's a lot of cool spots.
Have you heard of a little town called Chicago? Just
Of course, of course. We used to be there like every week, it seemed like.
right? Yes. Um, saying that, have you spent any time in Chicago? Like, have you really hung out in my little hometown?
I mean, I used to wrestle there all the time, for AAW,
Yes.
for a bunch of different companies. And now I'm feeling bad that I'm not remembering them right now.
Oh,
But they're
they're like in and out, but I know like the freelance is here.
freelance, Black
Yeah,
Label,
exactly.
what Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah, man, I was always there. We check out some pizza places. I would always go take a picture in front of the Bean, and then people from AAW would always text me like, "Did you take a picture with the Bean?" Because I would just do it up every time I went to Chicago. Where it's like, and he would tell me, "There's more to see than this
There's a little bit,
Bean."
yeah. Chicagoans don't even go near the bean. So,
Yeah,
yes. So that's the one thing. I ask this on every podcast. Do you have a favorite Justin?
a favorite what?
Favorite Justin? Anyone
Oh,
named Justin? Do you have a favorite Justin? Of all the Justins in the world, do you have one that you say of all the
I mean,
Justins?
and now I'm trying to. There's Justin Bieber. There's
There is
Justin
Justin Bieber.
Timberlake.
But who's your Justin?
I mean, none of them are my Justin, but I guess maybe Justin Timberlake. But I mean, Justin Bieber. That I would be, especially early on in my career, I got told I look like Justin Bieber, like crazy, and I
Well, you had
actually
that haircut last year. That was kind of,
with the bun.
yeah.
Yeah, I really like the bun. It's just man, it was getting in my eyes too much. It was pissing me off, so I was like, I'm cutting it. But no, I mean maybe Justin Bieber because I used to come out to his song "Baby" like back in 2013.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
And now your theme song. Who made your theme song? Is it your
that'd be Montezi,
okay?
the great Montezi. They had some other song for me at Double or Nothing 2019. It was like "The World Is Mine," and I didn't really like it. So then
All right.
me and Montezi were already talking at this point, and I was like, like maybe you can make me something. And then we went back and forth. He sent me something, and then I was asking him like, can you make it more like I forgot. We just went back and forth a little bit, and then eventually he sent it, and I liked it, but I didn't know if it was like theme song
Yeah.
like kind of thing. And then I sent it to Cody, and I was like, "Tell me what you think," and he's like. I like it. But it's your call. He's like, it's whatever. Because Cody also liked the first one. It's like, I like the first one, but it's your call. And then, yeah, because he said he liked it too. I was like, all right, well, there we go. We got more than one opinion saying the song's cool. It's not just me. So Monteezy's song, let's go.
All right. Because I do my homework. I know you were a Mac Miller fan.
R.I.P.
Yes. If you could see any artist, any concert right now, doesn't matter who it is.
And they're alive,
Yes.
or
They're
anytime.
they're alive or dead, whatever,
Oh,
whoever it is.
alive or dead?
Yep.
Oh man, I mean, it probably would be a Mac Miller concert.
Okay.
Probably someone living. I guess it'd be like a Russ concert.
All right.
I'm a big Russ fan. He's got some songs that I would listen to going to shows. Like he has one that's like, well, is this like, can we curse in this? Or we can,
Yes. Yeah, you can do
okay,
whatever your
perfect.
Sammy Guevara.
Yeah. He'd be like, one time it's like, fuck that, like I'll do it myself. And I always have felt like, if I don't have the machine behind me or I don't have this person, that person, whatever, it's like F that. I'll do it myself. When I go out in the ring, I'm gonna do something so crazy, something that will be remembered that like I'll make it happen myself. So that
Right.
he has a couple of different songs that would pump me up going to shows where it's like I would go in with that mentality of like F that. I may not be their pick right now, but like they're gonna come around kind of thing.
Do you I like you're one of those guys who anytime you get in the ring, you like no matter where you are, you're basically a scene stiller. You still the show. Like you do things that make okay, I'm gonna remember that Sammy was in this match or wrestled this day. Is that your mentality every time you go out?
I'll tell you, like it's changed a little bit. Try to get smarter with it and like do it when it means more. But like, yeah, for sure. Especially those early days, it was like everything was so new, and I know where I wanted to go, and I still know where I want to go. And it's just like, all right, anytime they put me on, I got to do something. One time I got super kicked by Matt Jackson, and I nearly broke my ankle trying
Yeah,
to
that
take a
was
crazy
disgusting.
super kick. And it's just like, that was the only thing I was doing was taking that super kick. And I told him, I was like, this is going to be the craziest super kick. And Matt's like, oh, okay, buddy. And then I went out there and I tried my best to make it the sickest one that we could.
Yeah, I thought you broke both your ankles easily.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, now is it different trying to change your style? Because again, you said you have a wife and a kid to like be mindful of, like changing your style as you go forward. Has it been a process, or are you still
It's
adjusting?
definitely been a process because I did an interview with Chris Von Vliet where I said I'm gonna
Yes.
do less crazy stuff, and then literally every match I had after that
Right.
interview was me jumping off of stuff. So it was definitely a process for sure. But I think I'm getting better at it, and just trying to do stuff that like I think that would be remembered, but also not get me seriously hurt. Like
Yes.
where, for instance, like that super kick story, I didn't care really what happened to me. And that was my mindset a lot of times early on was like, I don't care what happens. Like, I'm just going to do something so crazy to be remembered because that's how much I wanted it and so how much like I needed to go and make something happen because I never want to put my fate in someone else's hands. Like, because of course, if the machine likes you, then they're going to pump you through the ceiling.
Right.
But if they don't, and then it's just on you, then you're the only one to blame. And so I didn't want to put nothing in no one else's hands except for my own. So if I go and do the craziest things all the time, if I go and put my body on the line and make it to the other side, then when it comes time to like, talking about Sammy Guevara, it's like, well, that guy, he has a lot of heart, and he does his job really well. And there's nothing bad we can really say when it comes to him and professional wrestling. So that's why, like, especially early on, it was like caution to the wind a lot of times.
Okay. All right. Um, Random question time. Your favorite bad movie? Anytime it's on TV, even though it's bad. Like Adventures in Babysitting, worst babysitter ever. Bad movie. Watch it every time. Do you
So
have a bad movie?
I don't have a bad movie. I'll have a bad show.
Okay.
Uh, if Law and Order is on,
Oh,
like I don't even want to watch Law and Order, but then I'll turn it on. Or I'll just keep watching. If it's on, I don't I want to turn it off, but then it's like, oh well, I got to see if they find this criminal. It's like I don't want to watch the show, but I end up watching it.
okay. We mentioned the vlog crew and all the guys. I have a question. What does Griff Garrison bring to the group? I've seen what everyone else does.
He brings the hair.
He brings all
He
right.
brings the hair. He's a handsome lad, Mr. Griff Garrison.
All
He's
right.
doing stuff with his what are they're called the frat
The
house.
frat house.
Yeah, the frat house. It's
Does
very
the
fitting.
does the Fred House concern you as a tag team champion? Is that one of your?
I
I
mean,
mean, they're in
look,
great shape.
they all are in great
They're in
shape.
great shape.
Rick's really handsome. I don't think they will beat me and Dustin, but I do think they have potential to become tag team champions one day. But the problem is right now, me and Dustin Rhodes are tag team champions, and I don't see us losing anytime soon because we're the best.
There you go. Uh, all right, one more question. Favorite part of being a dad?
Oh my God. There's so many things, but honestly, like the mornings are pretty great. Like this past Thursday, I had like a almost 12 o'clock flight. So I got to eat breakfast. We got to dance to music. We got to go outside, play with chalk. The mornings too, because she sleeps with us. I know some people don't like that. I don't care. That's what we do. Um, yeah, like she'll wake me up and give me kisses sometimes, and it's just like that's what I love. It's the mornings where we get to all just eat breakfast, dance to her Disney music, and sometimes we go feed the ducks. It's a good time.
Oh, I love the Ducks. Oh, thank you for being here. Sammy Guevara, AEW is in Chicago this week. You can find Sammy the vlog on YouTube. He's on
That's
Twitter.
right.
Buy the
Boom.
merch. He's got a million T-shirts.
I do.
Um, I will put up the address because I actually know where Sammy is. If you want to send books or stuff to Ty or Sammy or Luna, I'll give you guys that. Um, Sammy, thank you so much. This is awesome. Like I said, I'm a huge fan, and I really appreciate your time.
Nah, thank you very much. Thank you for having me. And yeah, once again, make sure to check out Dynamite Collision over in Chicago. It's going to be an awesome show. And as always, I'm Sammy Guevara, the best ever.